Hello and welcome back to another video for News Thursdays. We have a lot of interesting news and a lot of set reveals this week. Now, these pictures have all come officially from LEGO. I have the prices and set numbers and names and so much information. So let's get started. The first three sets are based on some of the new Spider-Man movies. So although it does say Spider-Man No Way From Home, or sorry, Spider-Man No Way Home here, this is inspired by Far From Home, so you can see that there's an inclusion of Mysterio here. The second set is inspired from the upcoming movie. It has Spider-Man, MJ, Doctor Strange, and Wong. And I won't be reading off the prices and the pieces for every single set because that would just take too long, so the information is all here if you're interested. I'll be speaking more briefly just about the sets. I'm glad that we have a new Doctor Strange minifigure, and Wong also looks good. I'm thinking now, I don't remember him having hair, but maybe that's just me. Maybe he did have hair, I just didn't realize it. In general, this looks like a pretty cool set. Finally, we have the Spider-Man's drone duel, and this is based on Spider-Man Homecoming. We can see that with the inclusion of Vulture. I think they just did a really good job with this whole Vulture setup. I mean, I'm not even a huge Marvel fan, but this is a really good set. So here we have a What If set. So this is not Spider-Man anymore, and this is Captain Carter and the Hydra Stomper. Looks like we have Steve Rogers in here, and then we have Captain Carter, I guess also known as Captain Britain. And then down here we have Red Skull, who looks pretty cool. And I wonder if that's the Minecraft head as the Tesseract. Okay, so we have the official reveal of the new Stunts set. So this is, I guess, a city sub-theme. And the price to part ratio on this is not the best. Now, there are a couple of reasons for that. I think one of the big reasons is this new flywheel piece. And really all that is, I believe a flywheel is when you just push it and then it keeps going. I think there's a different one where you pull back. So this is pretty cool. I want to see how this works. It does come with some pretty big pieces too, like this ramp and some of the other base. So I understand. I just definitely can't justify buying a $40 set with only 170 pieces. It does seem like it has some good play value though. We have quite a few more of these sets. There's a stunt show truck. We have a arena. We have just a couple of these small little packs, which are $8 each. And obviously, the price to part ratio is just atrocious, but it's definitely not fair to compare, right? Because these are just individual packs. So we've got Wheelie, we've got Demolition, Rocket, then we got Stunt Competition, we got Selfie, we got Chicken, which is just so crazy. We got Fire, and now we're on to Technic. So here we have the Mercedes-Benz Zetros Trial Truck. Looks like a cool enough set. We have the heavy-duty tow truck. And we have some new sweepstake items on the LEGO VIP Reward Center. So we have the Lady Liberty model VIP giveaway. I believe this is the same one that they built in the New York store, which I actually had a chance to see the other day. And then sweepstakes is win a LEGO Superstar set. Okay, so we have a new minifigure pack, and this is based on the Minions Rise of Gru. It comes with 4 minifigures, and it retails for $14.99. It also comes with this little build here, which I am honestly not sure what it's supposed to represent. Okay, so earlier this week, we saw this on the official Bricklink Instagram page, and it said that we've read your comments and frustrations, and we hear you. Please stay tuned for an update next week. So that was the previous week, and this week we have an update. That's actually the last piece of news for today. So we had this pretty cool teaser for the LEGO Ideas Seinfeld set 21328, and it's pretty neat. Here is the official reveal of the new set. It comes with 1,326 pieces, and it retails for $79.99 US. That is a great price to part ratio. And I know what some people are thinking, oh, there are a lot of small pieces, it's kind of repetitive, right, the tiling. But I still think that it has a really great value. The minifigures obviously are going to be quite valuable. And the general release is August 1st, whereas VIPs can get it a little bit early, so July 21st. So it looks like a cool set. I guess I am kind of excited to pick this up. Again, I haven't watched Seinfeld, but I will watch some of it, and hopefully that'll get me more interested in this set. I mean, I feel like this is one of those sets that even without watching the show, it's nice because you can build a little set, you know? It's a house, it has a fridge, it has a counter, some cool closets. It just seems like a fun build. Here's just a couple other images from the side. I think Jerry Seinfeld gets his own little stand-up stage, so it's a little bit of a vignette almost. And it's built in a similar style to the Friends set, such that it's supposed to be like a TV set, so there's no fourth wall. So this is a LEGO Ideas project by Let Them Fly. It is the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine. I believe it comes with like 1,969 pieces, same as the year Scooby-Doo started, so 1969. It's a great looking build. I'm honestly not sure if something like this would be made. It's kind of different from what we usually see, you know? It's a licensed vehicle, but in a big scale, so it's not like the DeLorean or the Ghostbusters Ecto-1. And when I say DeLorean, I mean the one from Back to the Future, not just any DeLorean. So let's see what happens. It's a cool project. So this is something I'm actually quite excited about, and these are the VIP add-on packs. So I think a little while ago, some people found the pieces because they just went on the LEGO website and they just typed in the set number and they saw some of the pieces in this. But this is really cool. So we have 3 VIP add-on packs, which we have pictures for. There's a 4th one, which is some spooky thing, but we don't have a picture for that yet. And I'll just quickly go through these. And I'll tell you in advance that I don't know much about this. I guess just from the name, I'm predicting that this will be something available in the VIP Reward Center in the future. I don't know what the cost will be and if it'll be a gift with purchase, but I can tell you it looks nice. So we have the Fun and Funky VIP add-on pack. This is 40512. I can just quickly point out things that I like and I want. We have the newer style of the pig that I think came in the burrow and stuff. We have a pineapple. We have a fish. The eye pieces are pretty common, and other stuff, there's nothing super special, but even just for the pig and some of the other cool parts in here, it's pretty neat. We have the Winter Wonderland add-on pack. We have a couple of huskies in here. We have some white chickens, a nice top hat, these beautifully ornate pieces, some printed tiles, a white minifigure head, a saxophone, lots of cool stuff here. And finally, we have Pirates and Treasure. We got a nice little shark over here, some skulls, a nice little pirate's hat, some flags, cannons, treasure chest, lots of cool stuff. I really like it. We have another LEGO Ideas project that has reached 10,000 supporters. This time it is the Aircraft Engine Workshop by Stefanix. I do not know much about aircrafts and I won't pretend like I do. This is a wonderfully detailed build that I'm sure many fans of aviation will like. I actually have a friend that will probably really be interested in this. And it's kind of out there, you know? I think the only issue that might come up with this set is that it is super specific and specialized, and I don't know how good it would do on a market. Like many of the sets that LEGO Ideas releases, they're either tailored to a general audience, like the typewriter, for example, which is not completely true, right? Because it is not a super accessible. It is based on an older machine. Or, for example, the newest set, Seinfeld, is based on an old TV show. So who knows, maybe Aircraft Engine could be a reality. This is very exciting. July double VIP points. So this is coming on the LEGO website from the 12th to the 18th. And usually I really go all out on these weekends. I spend a lot, I save up, and I don't know if I will, because to be honest, VIP points are not the best. I mean, this is obviously a great chance. If there's a big set that you're looking to buy, this is the best time to do it. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. So next up, we have the LEGO Ninjago modular rumored for 2022. As you guys probably know, we've had 2 previous modulars. We had the Ninjago City and then the Ninjago City Docks. So just this year we had the Gardens. And this is supposed to be a smaller set, around $120 and somewhere around 1,300 pieces. But we'll have to see what happens. Right next, we have the LEGO AFOL survey. What are you passionate about? I will try and leave this down below. It just asks a couple things, and hopefully this might lead to some cool new products or promotions. Okay, so our very last, I guess, news for today. There is a lot of text. I'll try and make this as concise as possible. Both LEGO and Bricklink, I think, have released pretty long statements, and most of the information here, I think actually all of it, is directly just copied from there, so I haven't really restated anything. So as you guys obviously know, there was a high demand, right? So the interesting thing, which I did not know, is that people were actually able to purchase 10,000 Castle in the Forest sets. So they've received 10,000. So this is the important thing. the people that have bought this Castle in the Forest set it'll be produced, right? So 10,000 copies as compared to what we thought before of 5,000 will be produced. Now, keep in mind, no new Castle in the Forest sets will be produced. This is the newest news, right? Some people were hoping that they'd produce more, but that's not going to happen. However, they are going to reopen pre-ordering for Round 1 sets on August 3rd to allow the 4 projects, Kakapo, Great Fishing Boat, Sheriff's Safe, and Pursuit of Flight to also sell up to 10,000 sets. So those were at 5,000, they'll sell 5,000 more. Castle in the Forest will not be getting any new orders, so it's just as hard to get as it was before. Now, let me quickly share my thoughts on this. I don't know. I'm glad with what they've done. I'll continue to talk about this and I'll share more thoughts at the end, but I know it's really disappointing, especially for people that weren't able to get it the first time, that Castle in the Forest is still not going to be produced more of. That's definitely disappointing, you know. For number 3, we have increased production for crowdfunding rounds 2 and 3 to 10,000 each to meet demand. That's obviously fantastic. So great that they've done that. And finally, they're going to increasing production will delay shipping in future rounds of crowdfunding. Blah, blah, blah. Sets for round 1 will be shipped June 2022 as opposed to January 2022. This will also delay the release of future rounds, and final plan will be communicated at a later stage. This is, for me personally, the worst news, right? I am definitely disappointed because these sets were ordered in the beginning of July. So to wait almost a full year for them is obviously, I mean, you know, right? If we take it out of context and we take a step back, right? These are toys at the end of the day, right? So it's not the end of the world. But I do feel that it's a little bit disappointing that it's going to take this long, you know? That's something I had hoped not for, but there's not much we can do, and I'm just glad that more people are able to get the set now. We just have a couple more things, just some, some summaries. So for round 1, they're going to increase the number of sets from 5,000 to 10,000. Castle in the Forest has already reached this amount, so there's no more. The other 4 sets, however, will reopen for additional pre-ordering on August 3rd, so less than a month away. Blah, blah, blah. All future pre-orders will have a quantity limit for 1, right? So the most important 2 pieces of information is that all the quantities are doubling from 5,000 to 10,000, and the quantity is going down from 5 to 1. So hopefully, this will make it so that the majority of problems are gone. Now, things like site failures and loading screens going on forever and 404 errors, I don't know if those will end, right? That's kind of up to Bricklink. They haven't said too much specifically, or maybe I just haven't included that. And another 3 thing is, unfortunately, in the current Lego.com setup, we're not able to ship to additional countries. So if Lego.com didn't already ship to you, they haven't changed that. That is unfortunate, but also kind of expected. So overall, I'm very glad with what Lego and Bricklink have done. They have been very responsive to the community, and in all honesty, there's not too much more they could have done. I mean, obviously, if they really wanted to go out of their way, they could have produced 5,000 more Castle in the Forest sets after the 10,000. But to me, that would be that would be great, you know? I don't think there's anyone that would be sad about that, but for them, I don't know how realistic that was. Anyways, this has been a long news video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you soon. Thanks, and have a great day.